Alright, so here is back with the original playoff 12 and got creases in the toe box predominantly, potentially a little bit on the tongue that I'm going to try to iron out here. Got good semi high quality H2O, got a fresh towel. I'm going to use only one layer of, I'm not going to fold it. And then an iron that is almost cranked up to 7, which is the highest this one goes. Chock full of water, steam on full blast. Steam session, there we go, some steam. And we're pretty much ready to go. So if you've seen this on other videos, don't ever forget to use a towel. Don't ever go directly on the leather, you'll burn the crap out of it. I did it for a split second one time on a pair of 13s, just on the toe box, and quickly regretted it and took a lot of polishing to get it back up to normal. So just get this really wet. This is going to need to stay wet the whole time. That's why you got to keep the steam going, which helps with that. And I have the shoe completely stuffed, of course, and it's stuffed, as comfortably stuffed as I can get it without being really overstuffed to the point where it can cause separation of the toe cap here. You want to be careful to not really get your iron right around that seam, especially on a 15-year-old pair of shoes, actually 16, because you can separate that if you don't handle it right. So this is nice and wet, and this could take a little while, but main thing is I'm really just focusing on that crease that was in the middle of the shoe. Careful with your hands too. I mean, iron's on full blast, you can get steam burned. You don't put your hands in the wrong. If you do put your hands in the wrong place. I'm gonna check my work here for a second. It's already softening up with just that minimal amount. Part of that's just because leather's so high quality. It's a little more flexible. Doesn't like to hang on to creases quite as well as cheaper leathers that tend to crease deep because they're not designed to be as flexible like a coat. Like a high quality leather jacket. So my towel is almost dry already. Get this a little wet again. A pair of 2004s, you could do this too. I had some, so I got the second pair of these. Decided to part ways with them. Would probably take it pretty well. The problem with those, though, is they're really a full grain tumbled leather, like a lot of the 3s have. And you, just like the reptile print on these, if you iron the tumbling, you can actually iron them to smooth leather and flat, which is kind of ironic because this is a smooth leather. So you could actually make your 2004s look more like originals if you were to iron out the tumbling grain, because this has some tumbling back here, but it's very surface, very subtle. It's pretty thick on the retro 12s, all of them. I have French blues, and it's a night and day difference to originals, which is a lot smoother. I like them both, but from a decreasing standpoint, this is much easier to work with. So it's becoming a little bit more of a faint line. I obviously got to work it here more. Just trying to be careful with the reptile print. That's why I kind of got to keep checking my work. Again, it got dry pretty much, so I'm going to re-wet it. And I can kind of see right where that top of the mud guard is. Go left-handed here for a minute. You can kind of press, like I kind of,